Welcome to the channel. Today we will be looking at the wife carrying contest. This event is held annually in a village called Sonka in Finland, and it is one of those contests that make you wonder who thought it up and why. The idea behind the contest is pretty simple. Men carry their wives through an obstacle course and the fastest man wins. But there are some rules and regulations to ensure everyone's safety. For example, the wife must be over 17 years old and the couple must be married. No unmarried girlfriends are allowed. Also, the wife must be carried the entire time. She cannot walk or run on her own. If she does, they will be disqualified. In addition, the wife must be carried in a specific way. She cannot be carried on the hands, shoulders, or back. She can only be carried by the waist or in a fireman's carry. Any other carrying method will result in disqualification. You also can't use any equipment to help you along the course, such as sleds or carts. Finally, if the wife falls out of the fireman's carry or comes off of the man's waist, then that team will be disqualified as well. These rules are in place to protect both the wives and the husbands. After all, this is a test of strength and endurance, not a test of pain tolerance. The contest has been around since 1992, and it was created by a man named Eero Honka. He wanted to create an event that would bring people together and celebrate the strong bond between husband and wife. The first contest was small, only having 4 teams participate. But now it is a major event with over 200 teams from all over the world competing for the title of World's Strongest Man and the prize money of 5,000 euros. Teams must register in advance, and they have to pay a registration fee of 60 euros. This fee covers the cost of the event and any medical expenses that may occur. Once the registration is complete, the teams are assigned a starting time, and they have to be ready to compete when their time comes. On the day of the competition, each team is given a wristband that corresponds to their starting time. They also receive a number that they have to wear on their shirt. This number will be used to identify them throughout the competition. On their signal, each team will make their way to the starting line, where they will be timed as they start the course. As they begin the race, they must navigate a series of obstacles that test their strength, endurance, and balance. One of the most challenging obstacles is the log carry, where the teams have to carry their logs over a short distance. Another difficult obstacle is the sandbag carry, where the teams have to carry heavy bags of sand over their heads. There are also several water obstacles that test the team's ability to stay balanced while carrying their wife. One of the most memorable obstacles is the water jump, where the teams have to jump over a large puddle. If the wife falls into the water, then that team will be eliminated. The final obstacle is the sprint to the finish line, where the teams have to carry their wife across the line. The fastest team wins the competition and is crowned the world's strongest man and woman. But it's not just about being the fastest, it's also about being the strongest and most determined. Many of the couples train for months in advance to prepare for the competition. They work on their carrying techniques, practice on uneven terrain, and build up their strength and endurance. Some of the teams come from far away, and they have to travel to Sonka, Finland to compete. They may not know each other well, but they quickly become friends through the shared experience of competing in the wife-carrying contest. They share tips and advice, and they help each other to improve their carrying technique. And when they are not competing, they enjoy the beautiful scenery of Sonka and the chance to meet new people from all over the world. One of the most important things for the couples is to have fun. It's a chance for them to bond with each other and to show off their strength and determination. Many of the couples dress up in costumes or they paint their bodies to stand out from the crowd. Some of the costumes are funny, some are serious, but all of them are memorable. The atmosphere at the wife-carrying contest is always lively and festive. There is music and dancing, and the crowds cheer on the competitors. It is a celebration of strength, endurance, and the bond between husband and wife. Now let's take a look at some of the winners of the wife-carrying contest. In 2021, the winning team was Viljami Salmenkivi and his wife Aino Aalto. They completed the course in a time of 1 minute and 5.7 seconds. In second place was Mika Rissanen and his wife Heidi Rissanen. and in third place was Juha Milliren and his wife Krista Milliren. In 2020, the winning team was Eero Ivanko and his wife Henna Ivanko. They completed the course in a time of 1 minute and 8.4 seconds. In second place was Vesa Honkanen and his wife Sari Honkanen, and in third place was Tomi Viinikainen and his wife Susanna Viinikainen. In 2019, the winning team was Timo Rantanen and his wife Lotta Rantanen. They completed the course in a time of 1 minute and 10.4 seconds. In second place was Jukka Liitinen and his wife Ann Liitinen, and in third place was Toni Koivisto and his wife Maria Koivisto. Now let's take a look at some of the challenges that the couples faced during the contest. One of the most difficult obstacles is the log carry. The logs are heavy and the uneven terrain makes it challenging to stay balanced, but the couples have to work together to overcome this obstacle. The husband has to lift the log and carry it over his shoulder, while the wife has to hold on to him and keep him steady. Another difficult obstacle is the sandbag carry. The sandbags are extremely heavy and the couples have to carry them over their heads. This requires a lot of strength and endurance, but also good communication. The husband has to lift the sandbags onto his shoulders, while the wife has to direct him and make sure he is balanced. Then they have to work together to carry the bags over the course. The water obstacles are also a challenge because they require the couples to stay balanced while carrying their wife. If the wife falls into the water, then they will be eliminated. This means that the couples have to go slowly and carefully, which can be frustrating because it slows them down. But it's important to remember that safety is the most important thing. The water jump is the most exciting obstacle because it requires the couples to jump over a large puddle. If the wife falls into the puddle, then that team will be eliminated. This means that the couples have to build up their speed and momentum before the jump. But they also have to be careful because a false move could cost them the competition. The sprint to the finish line is the final obstacle, and it requires the couples to carry their wife across the line. This is the last chance for the couples to make up for any lost time. They have to give it their all and push through any pain or exhaustion to make sure they finish the course. The winner will be the team that completes the course in the fastest time, and they will be crowned the world's strongest man and woman. So, if you ever find yourself in Sonka, Finland, be sure to check out the wife carrying contest. It is truly a unique and unforgettable experience. You will witness incredible feats of strength and endurance as the couples navigate the challenging course. You will also get to see the camaraderie and sportsmanship between the competitors. And you will be entertained by the festive atmosphere and the cheering crowds. So don't miss out on this amazing event. Mark your calendar for the annual wife carrying contest in Sonka, Finland, and be a part of this unforgettable experience. Now over to you. Would you participate in the wife carrying contest? What do you think of this unusual competition? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe and hit the notify button so you don't miss anything. See you next time.